Assalamualaikum and good day. We are from Group 8. We'll present about food manufacturing industry. Our group member consists of 5 people. My name is Nur Zahia binti Abda Alif and my matric ID is RC21245. First, I want to present about the introduction. First, the food manufacturing industry is a complex global network of diverse businesses that supplies most of the food consumed by the world's population. This sector transforms livestock and agricultural products into products for intermediate or final consumption. It covers a series of industrial activities directed at the production, distribution, processing, conversion, preparation, preservation, transport, certification, and packaging of foodstuffs.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nur Iman bin Zainal Alam with ID metric RC21240. The first rule of the food manufacturing industry is customer satisfaction. What is customer satisfaction? Customer satisfaction is one of a company interaction that represent its commitment to meeting customer needs in order to improve their product and service quality. We have to keep in mind that the client is always looking to purchase something for convenience or quality purpose. Judge how well the food manufacturing industry perform. There are many ways to measure customer satisfaction. The first one is Canon model. In 1984, Canon launched a concept called the Canon Customer Happiness Model. This model was able to separate three different types of model attributes, which are the basic, delight, and performance. Second, Funnel model. This concept model focuses on making judgment based on the client intuitive or emotional system. The third one is ServQual model. This model is now a common tool for evaluating service quality that was first proposed by Parasuraman. The importance of customer satisfaction is resolving customer issue, increase customer loyalty. Customers who are happy with their purchase are more likely to do so in the future. Providing excellent customer service outperform even the most expensive poster and advertisement. Nothing can persuade others more than satisfied customer. If we truly assist our customer, everyone will talk about our product and services.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Siti Mesar binti Muhammad Khairuddin. My matric ID is RC21247. The role of food manufacturing industry is food safety. Food safety refers to the proper food handling procedures applied during food preparation, processing, storage, and distribution of the products you deal with in your food business. The importance of food safety. First, it helps to protect the consumer from the risks of foodborne illness. Number two, it also helps to protect customers from health-related issues like allergies and even death. And number three, it also protects food processing companies against product recalls, which can result in financial losses as a result of dangerous products.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aliha Sharina binti Azizi and my matric number is RC21243. So I want to present about providing product information in food manufacturing industry. Provide product information. Provide a product information for the reader including the name of the product, what it is used for, where to buy it, as well as the name of manufacturer and specification of the product. A detailed introduction of the product is very important, whether it is particular software, website, or any other product developed by an organization. Good quality product information is very important to the success and long-term growth of a business. The importance of product information. It can save a customer health with the information on the product, it can satisfy the customer needs for the product. It can improve the product's market, more efficiency and productivity, and the last is transparency with customer.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hazim Mirosti. My metric number is RC21244. So I will explain about role maintenance of commercial viability for question A. So the maintenance of commercial viability is the ability of a business, product or service to compete effectively and to make a profit. Invest in training is very important to maintain commercial viability. Maintenance personnel should be trained on current best practice when it comes to food safety, occupational safety and quality control. In addition, they should be made aware of why it is important and how it helps them and the business. This training should not be done only once at the regular training meetings can help solidify best practice within your maintenance teams. For example, sanitation is vital to food manufacturing, and that means your maintenance teams need to make sure they keep up on regular washing and hygiene. If a business is not available, it is difficult to recover. The business will need to increase revenue, cut costs, or both. Viability is closely linked to profit as well as solvency and liquidity. So what is the importance of maintenance of commercial viability? The first one is make your business more advanced. Next, to able to compete in business sector. Lastly, to avoid the rate of business failure.
For the review and analyze, I will explain about quality management in food manufacturing industry. This practice is to ensure that the food meets the food safety and quality measure. Quality management is divided into three principles, which are raw material control, process control, and finished product inspection. These three principles is related where raw material control must meet certain criteria before proceeding to the processing stage. In processing control, many firms use hazard analysis critical control point approach for the control of food safety before proceeding to finish product inspection. In the food manufacturing industry, quality management is critical across many different stages, including sourcing, processing, and packaging.
Next, I want to present about the review and analyze for sanitation and hygiene. First, food sanitation is the practice of adhering to specific guidelines and instructions to maintain food safe to consume and prevent food contamination. Secondly, food hygiene is the practice of handling, preparing, and storing food and beverages in a way that minimizes the chance of that customers will contract a foodborne illness. And food hygiene also referred to as food safety.
Review and analyze of equipment in food manufacturing. Overview of food processing equipment. Food processing equipment is an umbrella term referring to the components, processing machines, and systems used to handle, prepare, cook, store, and package food and food products, depending on the demand of operation and the overseeing food processing application. This equipment can be designed and constructed to handle solid, semi-solid, or liquid food product by batch or continuously. Next, some of the other design consideration include the food grade material used for construction, hygiene, and governmental standard sizing, cost and integration of automation or analytical components. Each characteristic can influence the performance and efficiency of the equipment, but choosing the optimal design and construction is dependent the specifications and requirement of the particular food processing application. Types of food processing equipment. The food processing production cycle can be broken into several stages. First, the primary function. primary function is to prepare the food material for further processing, and some of the unit operations performed include washing and separating. Next, secondary function. Secondary function provide support to the primary function of the production cycle, such as material handling and system control operation which convey food materials between process stations of maintain the required processing conditions and standard respectively. Some of the most common functions by which food processing equipment are grouped include preparation, mechanical processing, heat processing, preservation, and packaging.
So, this is suitable facility location part. From my review and analysis, the FDA current good manufacturing practice state the manufacturing facility should be in a suitable location, free from the risk of any contamination. Additionally, the facility should be designed to help minimize the risk of potential errors in operation and should be easy to clean and maintain. Now, there are many factors regarding the location of manufacturing being an important factor in the food manufacturing industry. The first one is the local geography. Geographical area is important as different area abides by different government regulation, which can be strict at one and flexible at another. Hence, having knowledge and update data shall help. If the process involves of high water uses and draining, it is important to check the drain facility of the local area and relate laws and if it fits the requirements. Other than that, the daily operation. So, for daily operation, it includes raw material incoming and finished good outgoing from the facility. It is required to lay down few questions before constructing the facility at certain area. The most important being the source of raw material and the target market for finished goods. Does that require access to interstate or other country movement? And what sort of transportation mode is also to be defined, whether it will be road, rail, air or water. Next, the utility and water availability and cost. Having your utility matrix ready at time of site selection helps. During site selection, one just need to check if the area will be able to supply their needs of electricity, water and others and its availability. One should focus on reducing the cost incurred on getting utilities to facility. So, the next one is the distance to the source also needs to consider by the food manufacturing industry. Developing and having strategic metrics for minimizing the transportation costs by being at the hub of supply chain and raw material supply source. So, the next one for environmental issue, it is crucial to understand the nearby area for any environmental issue. There should be no garbage dump area in the nearby vicinity or facility as they shall attract rodents, pests and flies to the facility. In case the location has nearby industry, it shall be important to understand their chemical discharge, effluent discharge and quality of air. Reason being chemical or effluent if consists of hazardous material might contaminate the soil and water of the area that will indirectly affect the quality of the product being processed in your facility. Pollutant air being released will also affect the finished good product quality. So, the last three is labor cost and quality. Technology has profoundly emerged with using fully automatic plant with less human intervention for constant quality product. But still there are many factories that depend on skillful workers for processing. Having skillful workers in the vicinity area of facility will add on the purpose. In food industry, the supply uncertain of raw material is extremely high as they depend on factors such as a season and site of the production. Hence, the best proposed location is always where risk can be reduced and mitigate risk.
What is the lacking in food manufacturing industry in terms of raw materials? Raw materials are materials and products used by manufacturers and processors to create finished goods. Food manufacturing companies will buy raw materials to produce food for human consumption. Therefore, the food industry buys raw materials from outside to produce food. First, they may be deficient in terms of rotten and damaged raw materials. Hence, they have also wasted some of the cost of buying raw materials that have been damaged. Over the past 2 years, factors like labor shortage and COVID-related factory shutdowns have led to a bottleneck effect of raw material being produced and shipped. Other factors, such as severe weather storms, have led to temporary shortages in certain materials over the course of the pandemic.
For the problem of food manufacturing industry, why is the process of food product packaging so slow? First, the package itself. This is because each product has required size and shape that must be appropriate. Most industry only makes small or large box size. The worker workload will rise because the product needs to be cut into specific shape. Next, the cost maintenance. The cost of operating and maintaining the industry equipment extend beyond just paying its workers. Three main factors are quality, productivity, and cost. This will have an impact on the overall manufacturing cost of packaging. For the solution, I will talk about how artificial intelligence and machine learning solve this problem. With use of machine and algorithm, food industry can utilizing AI technology to develop smarter packaging. AI will produce package in a variety of size and shape for specific product. Not only that, with AI technology, workers' workload will be decreased because the AI technology allows the worker to customize the package into the shape and size of the product. Customization is essential in packaging because it increases client loyalty. Next, AI will shorten production line and make packing processes more effective. By lowering labor expenses and improving output, industry can achieve better profits when it comes to processing data fast and effectively. Machines with AI are also more accurate than humans. That's all from me. Thank you.
Robotic process automation (RPA) in food manufacturing. What is robotic process automation in food manufacturing? Robot process automation (RPA) is the use of software with artificial intelligence (AI) and machine learning. RPA technology, sometimes called a software robot or mimics a human worker, logging into application, entering data, calculating and completing tasks, and logging out. A food company can configure the RPA software robots to capture and interact application for processing a transaction, manipulating data, triggering responses, and communicating with other data systems. So, how RPA improve the packaging process in the food manufacturing? There are a few types of robot most commonly used in the packaging industry. Cartesian robots are more affordable and capable of handling bigger loads than articulate robots. They can only move in a linear motion on three primestic joints while sliding along three perpendicular axes, which limits their range of motion. Next, assembly for selected compliance robot arm SCARA. Robots have an arm that is fixed in the z-axis and are firmly mounted in a fixed position, perhaps more than any other kind of robots. SCARA robots mimic the motion of a human arm. Rotary joints are a future articulate robots which are often arm-shaped. The robotic arm has anything between 2 and 10 joints. 6 degrees of freedom articulated robots are the most popular in the package manufacturing industry because they are granted the maximum flexibility. The last is pick and place of randomly oriented food. That's all. Thank you.
So, how food packaging too slow can be solved by virtual reality and augmented reality, or we call as VR and AR. AR headsets can be superimposed a list or inspection or processing tasks for workers to follow as they are packaging food item in a manufacturing or distribution facility. It is estimated that hundreds of recall involving food products occur due to irregular and slow process. AR alone will not bring that number down to zero. However, it does help reduce instant offline workers and inspector missing critical steps in processing or packaging that might result in food packaging slow. The lack of employee skill in packaging can be improved rapidly by AR and VR. Multiple application. The benefit of AR and VR are generally found in three categories. In training area, VR allows workers to quickly adopt new skill in a safe or engaging setting. Traditional method involve manuals, videos, classroom, lectures, and, if fortunate, hand-on lesson in simulator or the field. Complex and multiple operations are hard to remember, and mistakes can be expensive, even dangerous. AR and VR improve training by enabling hand-on experience that is neither raw material, equipment not personnel. Headsets and projector give trainees real, immersive guides on what to do and what not to do. Unexpected scenario can be posed and will end because there is not incremental cost for repetition and skill are learned faster. So, other than that, ensuring packaged food is in good condition manually while the packaging process make the process slow. Therefore, AR will not completely solve this problem, but it may greatly reduce inefficiencies in picking operation. So what is the benefit for order pickers equipped with AR headsets? The firstly is receive visual prompt to quickly find their way to the designated slow location in refrigerated warehouse after receiving the refrigerated freight. The second one is locate peak location more efficiently while retrieving single item or when then they already have a partial order of perishable good pick. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Next, for the solution for Internet of Things, which is IoT, we need the creation of ReTag, which is a mobile app available for both Android and iOS, together with QR code tags for the purchase and return of food packages to stations. The information gathered from the QR codes is sent to be stored in a safe cloud database accessible, allowing for the accurate calculation the number of return packages and the assignment of redeemable credits for each users. And then one credit was offered for free during the trial run. And lastly, the taking away and returning process was verified using the QR code.
Description of the solution based on the problem. Why is food packaging process slow using 5G? The first step in this process is the deployment of 5G network capabilities in sensors that track variables like oxygen levels and pollution in water sources where manufacturing first starts. The flexible packaging will adopt the method of establishing the information platform and put the entire production process under the supervision of the information platform by using a wide range of various types of sensors in order to realize the intellectualization of the entire production process. And last, GPS systems help find out the location of goods and speed up the shipping process. That's all from me. Thank you.
Lastly, I want to present about the detailed solution for AI and machine learning. It companies are using machines and algorithms to create smarter packaging solution. Second, robotic process automation, which is RPA. It can be used to automate many manual processes in food manufacturing, ranging from invoice processing to supply chain management. Third, virtual reality and augmented reality, which is VR and AR. It allows the customer to be part of the experience and not just on the receiver's end. Fourth, Internet of Things (IoT). It helps to easily monitor the state of all food products and send real-time information to the handler, thereby decreasing food wastage. And 5G, it's allowing them to monitor conditions and possible anomalies more accurately in their processes. That's all from us. Thank you.